Today we're covering TheOne by DNT, and that is literally the scope name. Now we've covered several DNT optics in the past. They're the multispectral, thermal, and night vision with laser rangefinders, but this is more a traditional scope for precision and long-range shooting, so let's jump right in. So starting at the front of the scope, we have a 56mm objective, and it's Japanese glass. They call it the low dispersion glass. And that's going to be a lot like the Brownell's MPO I have, the Night Force, same glass there. And then we have a 34mm tube. It is 7x35 power. So what's funny about that is that's higher power than the spotting scope I used. So we're up in the NRA Whittington Center shooting up to 1,100 yards, and I was having to tell the spotter, no, I can see better than you because I've got better magnification. It is a first focal plane Tor reticle on the inside, and these are available, the optics themselves, in both mil and MOA. I chose mil because I like the extra precision and measurements. And on the elevation side of adjustment, you have 29 mils of elevation. And for your windage, you have 14.5 mils of adjustment. Look at the adjustment turrets though. What's neat is the windage adjustment. It's at the indicator's at a 45-degree angle. We have our parallax adjustment over here from 25 to infinity, of course. And then with our illumination, we have a red illuminated reticle in there, and we have 6 adjustments for brightness there. Now behind your focal eyepiece right here, we have 3.5 inches of eye relief. And yes, it is rated for 50 BMG, and that will also help make sure you have that buffer space so you don't give yourself a pirate's eye when you fire. The whole thing in itself weighs 37 ounces. It's not a lightweight scope, but it's not made to be a lightweight one. This is for your PRS, ELR, F-class, and just, wannabe snipers that just want to reach out far with something that's clear and on a budget. That's the coolest thing. This whole package is under 600 bucks. Use my code TOPSHOT10. It knocks off 66 bucks there because the MSRP is 665. And for under 600 bucks, you're ready to roll. Now, what we haven't mounted on today, this is the Griffin Precision mount, of course, in 34mm. And if you see all these different holes and mounting plates, you can get custom mounting plates from them for any type of red dot or a level or a Wilcox Raptor, and you can outfit this thing pretty cool as well. And then we have it on the LaRue Siete. This is the LaRue Enhanced Siete, which we can switch out barrels, but today we're running with a 308 barrel, and we're going to see how it will roll. So we're going to start shooting because, well, that's what we came here to do, right? No, we never shot a magnified optics, this close. But since it has a 25-yard parallax adjustment, let's start at 25 yards. Now, y'all may think that's easy, but you have to know your holdover and hold unders and all that. And that's what's cool is DNT has their own app that we've used. It's the same app that we used for the thermal and the night vision and everything else. And so we just plugged it in there, and we're using the same data. So at 25 yards with a 100-yard zero, I should have a 1.8 mil holdover, which is kind of wild because that's like a 330-yard holdover, same thing, but that's just how it works when you're mounting. So let's send one down range. Oh, we are recording on this trigger cam, and here's the disclaimer. It's like the reticle's in focus or the image is in focus. The trigger cam does not reflect the quality of the optic because we just can't get the focus to ever work together as well as we want. 1.8, about right there. Great, now I'm gonna have to shoot through smoke for everything else. 2, that's right at 100 on the dial. It looks pretty good. We're gonna send that right in the face. And that was dead center, nice. All right, the buffalo target's up there. We're gonna shoot him in the face too. That's 160, which is only 3 mils. We're gonna hold 3 mils right in the face. There we go. Wasn't gonna shoot the LaRue target, but always fun to knock stuff down. Okay, now let's see, know your limits out there. Let's start with the big one at 220. 220, let's go ahead and dial. We're looking at 0.7 mils. It's about right there. Adjust our parallax as well. All right, so we should be able to hold dead on. Nice. If anything, we may be just like a little high right. So we're going to take that data and shoot the smallest. Flipped it just fine. Okay, I think we have one more round in there. So our furthest target's 270. That's going to be right at 1.1 mils. We're going to dial it and shoot for his face. Why not? Oh, let's adjust parallax. That's good. Right in the face. All right, so tracking pretty good so far, but let's do some more tracking experiments. We're gonna check out our return to zero. In true top shot style, we have a couple of golf balls at 100 yards on some strings. We're going to adjust, like say we were going for 1,000 yards, and we're gonna adjust this way up here. But then we're gonna go all the way down to our zero stop, and see if we can still whack a golf ball. Go for the second one from the left because it's a little brighter. Oh yeah, I definitely got it. Okay, so we're gonna adjust again. We were just shooting a long range target and we go back to zero. That's tangled now, I'm gonna go far right. Got it. One more just for kicks. We go up, we go down, because this is getting old because it's just working. Far left. Oh, crud. The golf ball's gone. It got shot off the screen. So, all right, in the string. All right, so yes, zero stop is working just fine. So the zero stop obviously works great, but we wanted to shoot the box, kind of check the mill adjustments, and I had this really neat target from Refactor Tactical. This is their Hitman target, and it has a centimeter scale on the center as well as inches as well. And if we put this at 100 meters, we can adjust our dials, our turrets, and see if it hits exactly right. We started off with a great group, a half-inch group there, and then we did our 3 mils, and we hit dead on. But then our group started to droop a little, and that was my fault because I like to shoot a lot and I like to shoot fast, and I had already shot about 20 rounds down here to see which ammo we'd want to use. You can't touch the barrel to really see because it's all hidden. I think I was overheating the barrel. When we adjusted down low here to the 3 mils, actually, well, we were pretty dead on. We went back center, but then for our left mill adjustment, we were about 3/4 of an inch low as well as with the right mill adjustment. And when we re-zeroed, my group was a little wider. So I was like, the barrel's hot. I cooled it down, came back and shot dead on top, almost shot per shot, another 0.49 inch group right in the center again. So it returned to zero and we had good tracking all around. So I guess that's about wraps it up for this DNT TheOne. I think it's amazing for the price point. Under 600 bucks and you get a 35 power. This is the highest power scope I have now, and it doesn't get all dark and fuzzy. A lot of scopes are gonna stop like 3/4 of the way through because it gets fuzzy. The only time I saw it losing light transmission is when it was near dark. We had deer past 100 yards. I was like, I'm gonna go check it out. And I tried to record through the trigger cam, but it was so dark the trigger cam wouldn't even record. But once I got on the scope, after sunset conditions, I could count the antlers on the bucks. And with the naked eye, I couldn't even tell they were bucks. So I'm impressed with it. If I had a wish list of everything it would have was the DNT TheOne has, except I would like locking turrets. I like them when you can push them down and they lock. They don't, but with the zero stop, it's not really that necessary, but that's just a personal preference. Otherwise, I think it's a fantastic value for the price point, and I was reading some other reviews, and a lot of the other guys are agreeing that if you had this on another brand, for all the features you're gonna get, you're easily thinking 1,200 to 1,500 bucks, and it's not even close to half that. So pretty great offering from DNT. Oh, and guys, remember my promo code TOPSHOT10 will save you 10% when you go to their website. Thanks for watching today, guys. Okay, I love it. Bye-bye.